just comes down to certain places in the United States, and it's like, hey bitches, I'm here. And you're just like, wow, you're like super freaking bright. And then, you can't turn the sun off because there's no clouds in the sky. Well, the sun has decided to pay this studio a visit, as you can see. And I keep looking directly at it, and I'm going to be blind by the end of this show. I hate it here. Four, 3, 2, 1. I hate it here.
谢谢直播间的宝贝们，请关注一下。
Can I just tell you those stupid sound effects are like mega loud? I hate you so much. All right, I'm turning this off. We're just gonna do the breakdown in the dark. You're literally going through every button. Like literally. Yeah. Okay,
You said every button.
Do the Family Guy one? We have a Family Guy one?
We don't have a Family Guy one. This one?
That's Shrek. And that's all I think of is Shrek. Literally, guys, this is my life before we go live. You mean Simpsons? Don't.
Oh. There's no dough. That's
what? Don't get a dough. I'm bad. This is my life. This is literally what happens before we go live, everybody. Like, I just need people to understand, like, literally.
No, it's not. No.
If we don't have a guest, this is literally what happens before we go live every single time. Zach, which one are you? Jack. Jack pushes all the damn buttons, and I just sit here and try my best not to cry. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Breakdown. I'm Catherine, aka the High Heel Gamer. And just over it. I'm hangry, and I'm here with Jack, and I hate it. Hate it here. How's everybody's Wednesday going? Like, I'm so like done. And then he leaves me here by myself. Oh, this is great. This is great. One of my studio lights went out, or it didn't go out.
You just turned it off because it was the sun.
It was bright. Okay, I'm having a moment, guys. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Breakdown. I had issues with that.
There it is.
When you first got that stupid thing, you said he was going to put labels on it. Here we are 5 years later.
Sometimes. To be like, laugh track.
5 years later.
It's not been 5 years.
Has been 5 years. I love it. I'm sorry, I'm putting this up so everybody can see what I have to deal with.
I don't know what you mean.
Hi. How's it going?
Welcome to today's show.
I'm already checked out.
Clearly well planned out. What is today's topic?
Today's topic is, why aren't you watching Doom Patrol?
Get out.
Doom Patrol.
I have limited
Have you
time.
watched Eternals? Because I haven't. Are you gonna watch Dune? Because I haven't.
So I'm definitely gonna watch Dune.
Xing Li. Oh, what's the Xing Li one?
Oh my gosh.
Shishang. What is it called?
Oh boy. So hold on. Where do we? So Shang-Chi is what you're talking about. But hold on.
Shang-Chi.
Let's go back a couple steps. I'm definitely gonna watch Dune.
Okay.
I can't even keep up with everything you ask. Definitely gonna watch Dune. Eternals is getting some weird reviews, so I actually would love to hear people's comments on this. Yep. Yeah. See, told you. So Eternals is getting like hated reviews, but then it was like it got huge numbers. Like a lot of people actually went to see it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people I see posting about it that have seen it are like, "Oh my god, I actually really enjoyed this." And I'm like, "Wait." So I'm not sure if this is one of those things where like internet trolls are trashing it, but it's going to turn out to actually be really fun, or if it sucks.
So
There's no medium ground.
There isn't.
There's no in between.
No. So I'm seeing the same things too, where professionals and Rotten Tomatoes, because they're a trusted source, gave it like low reviews, right? But then regular people like Joe Schmo from down the block. Oh shoot, sorry. Joe Schmo down the block watched it and was like, "It's the greatest thing ever." I want to see it too, but I don't want to pay movie theater prices. I just refuse. I refuse.
A friend of mine actually was like, "Go see Dune in the theater. Wait for Eternals," because he went to see it in the theater and he was like, "It's fun and it's cool," but he was like, "If you have to pick, Dune is the one to see in the theaters."
Okay. Well, we're watching Dune. I think we're watching Dune tonight, actually, because it's on HBO Max.
What? No, it's not. Shut up.
Wait,
are you eating cereal?
I'm like so for realsies. Hold on. I will
is that for real?
Google verify Dune on HBO Max.
Are you just about the old one? Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No. Yeah, no. It's on HBO Max. Yeah, because we're watching it tonight. I try not to lie around here. I try really hard not to lie around here.
I'm gonna freaking watch the heck out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Zero expectations, which is always a good idea for all movies, in my opinion.
All of them.
Solid movie. Point. So again, boom. This is literally like the 10th person, Cody.
Yeah, it is on HBO Max. Thanks, Lou, for verifying. Who's the best for?
I'm gonna watch it. Wait, it's like long though, right?
I mean, all movies at this point are long.
For real.
No movies are quickies anymore. Going in for the long haul.
People need to respect quickies.
They do. Oh no, 100. I am so about a quickie. I'm like, how quick can we like get this done? I'm about a quickie.
Yeah, it's 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Gross.
Let me tell you, when you've got children, it's very hard to find 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Yeah.
To watch something by yourself. Are you freaking kidding me?
Because that doesn't even cover nap time half the time. No. I liked Eternals more than Doom. Hot take. Ooh.
Whoa.
So here's
got the right button.
No. So here's a real hot take, and it's gonna be like a petty one because y'all know I live my life petty. I do petty shit.
Yeah, she does.
I fucking hate Angelina Jolie. Like, hate her acting.
Okay.
Hate her as a person, and then she's in this movie, and I'm like, I don't want to watch it.
As a person, I had coffee with her one night. That bitch brought a casserole. She brought a casserole to my dinner party, and there was ketchup and raisins in the.
I'm saying she put peas in the potato salad. Like, this is how much I don't like her.
No, actually, if I'm being honest, I don't like her either. It's nothing personal. I don't hate her.
I don't know why it's personal for me. I'm like, I fucking hate her. She looks dirty all the time.
God damn. That's how I describe Christina Aguilera. But
yeah. Like, no matter how minimum makeup they wear or how fancy they dress, they just look don't touch me.
I don't care for. I can't think of a movie like. I know that there's a movie somewhere that I'm not thinking of that I liked her in. I'm sure, but I don't.
There's none. because I didn't watch Salt.
No, that's not a real
Gone
movie.
in 60 Seconds, like gross.
Hold on.
What's
Let's
something else she's been in? Because I'll tell you, I hated it.
I was about to. You literally beat me to it. I was about to be like, so you could tell us you hate it. Okay. So one of the first things that popped up, it's a Disney movie. It's actually don't care for the movie.
Oh, Maleficent.
Maleficent. She's actually good as Maleficent, even though I
Okay,
didn't care
yeah.
for the movie.
You know why? You know why she's
Wow.
good as
This is like a
Maleficent? Because
list
it
of
fits her.
bad movies. Yeah.
Thank you.
This is like a
Thank
list
you.
of bad movies, though.
Let's go for
The
it.
Tourist. Have you seen The Tourist? Johnny
No.
Depp? Nobody did. It's okay. Nobody saw it except
Okay.
me. It's bad.
Oh, because you're an idiot.
Tomb Raider.
No, fucking hated her in Tomb Raider. I'm like, why did they give this to her out of all the people? Like, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Well, they make bullets go like on a hard arc curve.
Oh,
which
yeah.
bullets do
No,
curve with gravity.
Yeah, but not like that.
Not like.
Yeah, no. No, didn't watch it.
Wait,
watch it.
button for that. Anyway, Foxfire, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Panda 2, no thank you.
Oh, I watched it because I didn't even know it was her halfway through the movie.
Wow. Yeah. There's nothing else jumping out that I'm like, oh man, that was good. Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow, a guilty pleasure, but who cares? She's like,
I didn't watch it.
Practically.
I didn't even watch that.
It is totally the comic book movie before comic book movies and before they had the visual effects. They did not really have the visual effects for it.
I can't say I watched it.
Casted her.
And honestly, I'm surprised they casted her for the role she had because she didn't need. They didn't need a big name.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it too, but I'm just gonna puke every time she's on screen. I'm like, fuck, man.
All about Dune. I have high expectations for Dune, which is a bad thing. I shouldn't set my expectations high.
I don't know how to feel about Dune.
Free Guy. I had like low expectations, and
me too.
I laughed my ass off.
I'm not even gonna lie. So we watched Free Guy. I thought it was gonna be like super, like that dumb cheesy where you're just like, oh come on, you're trying too hard. And it is so funny, and all the little Easter eggs. I was there for it. I was like, yes.
I can see if you just never played a game in your life and you don't care about video games, maybe it wouldn't be for you. But
no. But if you play,
laughing my ass off.
Oh yeah, 100%. I loved Free Guy. Was a happy surprise.
My favorite stuff was like characters that you know these moments. Like there's a character in the background that's like jumping against a wall and like stuck, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
We all know
perfect.
What's happening there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Free Guy was great. You know what else? Which I know it's not necessarily comic book related that I'm aware of. That was a great surprise for me. The Harder They Fall on Netflix.
Oh man. Okay. So
you hated it.
I was hoping we would avoid this movie.
You hated it.
No, I didn't hate it. But that's the thing, is you're not allowed to dislike it at all. And
why not?
I know people like I said it in front of like 3 people and I got like attacked. So look, it's not a bad movie. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, what are you saying then?
As amazing as people are pretending it is.
Why do you think it's not? And
it just wrote on
a lot of
cliche.
I'm not going to judge you.
Like purely in terms of if you're a Western fan, I love Westerns. It didn't actually have that much happening in it that I'd like never seen before. You know what I mean? It was kind of like relying on a lot of stuff that we've all seen before, which is fine.
That's the point. That is
it?
Yeah, because they're trying to prove that Westerns can be good with an all-black cast, all-black production crew.
I think that's the problem. You didn't have to prove that to me. I knew that was true.
It's not just you, though. They're just proving it, period, to Hollywood.
Right.
Because a lot of the times, what are black people in the Western? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I guess that was my issue with it. I was watching it going, oh, okay, but you didn't have to prove this to me. I was excited to just see a kick-ass like new Western. And I have seen a lot of hate about like the casting choices, which I actually totally understand. Like stage, yeah,
okay. That part I will like.
Stagecoach Mary seems to be the main focal point because she's a real person. She was a heavy-set, dark-skinned woman in real life. They
Oh,
chose
that
a
part I didn't
petite,
know.
light skin.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
and I actually get that. Like, I totally get that. Like, I agree, like, it why aren't more heavy set, like and that was actually the part that surprised me. A lot of people were focused on the skin color, which I get, but I also was like, but also, why does she have to be super skinny and light skinned? Like,
So
why
here's a big
the
thing that
Hollywood
I
thing?
have always complained about with I guess it would be called Black Hollywood, where if you have a darker skin man, the leading lady 9 times out of 10 is light skin. Like,
Right, and that's been a big focal point in that conversation,
so
and
that part,
people were
yeah,
like
I get that.
there was a lot of conversation about, like, Idris Elba, which I don't think I say his name right,
Idris
but
Elba.
Idris, about the fact that, like, the dark-skinned male is so often the villain.
Mhm.
And that I mean, that's just the conversation I've been seeing happen, is that people are like, a lot of these, skin
But the
tone
dark
choices
skinned
are
man was
cliche.
also the hero in this too.
Right. Um, and I am blanking, I don't know his name.
Oh, the guy from Lockhart, Lockhart, Lovecraft, Lovecraft.
Jonathan
Which,
Majors.
so so
And I saw someone, like, debating Regina King. I was like, "Nobody's debating Regina."
oh
She's
no,
Miss King. She's like she's like,
there is
"Well,
no debating.
can do no
So
wrong."
they made a
She's
black
amazing.
western not only to prove that it can be done, but to show how it can be done, because they use a lot of Quentin Tarantino films. They do use a lot of cliche stuff. And don't quote me because I've only read a couple of articles. I haven't done my
Right,
obsessive research on this.
right,
Um, but here's the big thing. They wanted a movie for themselves. Um, they wanted a movie that they can say, look, it can be done. We don't need Quentin Tarantino. We don't
right.
need
I
Martin
also appreciate the
Scorsese.
fact, like, I saw something where Tarantino spoke out and he was frustrated they didn't use the N word, and
Yeah,
a lot of people were like, "That's so stupid, dude. That's such a like, Tarantino white
thing to do.
privilege
Yeah.
perspective." Yeah.
Um,
I actually
so
love the fact that not only did they not use it, but they made a very specific point to highlight, like, the guy gets ready to say it, she kills him,
yeah,
and they make a point to be like, "We're not." He's like, "You could
yeah,
have been saying nincompoops," and she's like, "Well, we're not nincompoops either." And I'm like, "Yeah, there's no
yeah,
reason we
yeah,
get."
exactly. I do like that too. I think I love it because and I know this is gonna get flagged, but I married a white man
Here we
and I
go.
produced a white kid, so here it is. Um, I do like the fact that they kind of twisted with the whole their side of the world is nice and colorful, nice and neat, nice and
Oh, yeah. The
well,
white
and then you
the
go to
white
the white
town.
town and there's no color, no nothing, and I'm just like, yeah, y'all get what y'all deserve because for many times we were dirty, we were the thieves, we
Totally
were
love
dragged.
that. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of things I loved, but there was a I they just didn't yeah, I'm just one of those people that when I sat down, I never nothing had to be proven to me. I was, like, looking forward to a good
no,
Western, and I saw
and that's
so
the
many
thing.
things
It's not
telling
so
us
much
it didn't have to be
for
that.
us. They proved it to Hollywood.
Right.
That was the
And,
big
like,
thing.
you know, I felt like some of the character stuff was rushed. You know, I had to just
Well, it's
accept certain
Netflix
things.
too, so
Right. Right. So that's I mean, I'm a huge Western fan. That's really where this comes from, is
no,
I
and
was
I
watching
get
a
that.
huge Western
It's
fan being like, "Oh, like, you guys could have just gone balls to the wall with this and,
no.
you know,
So for
original and
me,
all that."
with me, okay, so I'm not a huge Western fan, but I grew up with Westerns, and we've talked about this before. I grew up on Westerns and old school kung fu movies. For me, it was the validation, A, that it can be done, and using the materials that have been presented beforehand, taking that and making it our own type of thing.
Right.
Like, this is how we're gonna take it. This is how we're gonna do it.
It's a
And it
must-see.
wasn't to prove that everyday man like you and me, because we know it can be done. It was to prove to Hollywood that, look, A, we can have an all black cast and it can be good and it can be done, and we can flip the script on a lot of it. And I thought the story was good, regardless of how the character development was, because I also remembered this shit's on Netflix. Netflix did this, like, you know what I mean? Netflix put all their eggs in a basket type of thing. And I think the movie was definitely Netflix worthy. Would I have paid to see it in the movie? Probably not, because I'm not paying to see anything in a movie anymore. That's just the God honest truth. But I do love all the actors in it. I loved the story. I was invested. But are they proving that being done on Netflix? Because Netflix was the one that wanted to do it.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah.
Right. I mean, I actually saw an article where they're like, this is sort of a cliche Netflix movie in a lot of ways because it stays so like it's like what you expect in a Western.
Yeah, exactly.
The
And I
character
mean,
twists are what you expect.
yeah, and then you also have to understand that if Netflix offers it to you and nobody else is offering it to you, we're gonna take it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
People aren't going to the theaters in droves right now anyway, you know.
Exactly. So let's just say I have an idea and I talk to Amazon, Netflix, and Hulu and Hollywood, and Netflix is like, oh yeah, we'll do it, and everybody else is like, no, then I'm 100% I'm 100% doing it. But is Hollywood really losing a battle against Netflix? No, Netflix is trying to compete, and this is part of their competing.
I think I mean, if you look at what happened with Black Widow, I think Hollywood is still adjusting to the Netflix world, right? I actually don't think Netflix is doing that great right now in terms of like you've got Vudu, you've got Hulu, you've got Amazon,
Yeah, you got everything. You're
that
paying
the
more in
playing
all of this
field,
than you are in cable, which you're supposed to be saving more money.
right.
So
The playing field's kind of like flattened out, and I think Hollywood's trying to figure out its place, but it's not losing. Like Hollywood's still making most of the crap that you're seeing on these streaming services anyway, and then they go to a theater, and it's just about how do they work with the actors to not piss off the lead, you know, who's selling the movie, like, how do they compensate? I think that's all they're just still fluctuating and figuring that out.
yeah,
I
and
mean, honestly, I just hope they keep making, uh, westerns like this, but don't feel the need to prove anything as much as just go make your movie. Like, go make a kick-ass movie.
sometimes that can't be done. That's part of the problem. Sometimes you have to prove something to somebody. And like I said, I'm not trying to sit here like I know what everybody was so what exactly is the movie proving then? That a Black Western can exist and it can happen with a whole entire Black cast,
Yeah.
is what they're trying to prove. And the white people that were in the movie were just extras. They were just
Right.
background people. So that's what they're trying to prove.
I think in westerns, people used to use this excuse too. They'd be like, "Well, because it's a western back in the Wild West, everybody was white," which isn't true.
Yeah. And I mean, it says it at the beginning of the movie, like these people did exist.
Existed, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's about saying like whatever your excuse was before, we're showing you that you were wrong. And like the Western could be all black. I mean, I honestly don't. I just believe in casting people because you think they're right for the character. I don't give a shit.
Agreed. No, well, you know, I agree with that.
Yeah. And I really, it's not Idris, it's Idris. So I actually Idris Elba is a villain. Like always, I'm like always for, but they could have made him the villain. This is what, and I'm okay with this. Like on this movie, this is one of those movies where like there's sympathy for the villain, right? But I'm the guy, like, you can give me the movie. I don't have to sympathize really. Like, like you could just give me a straight up, like, the worst person on earth villain, and I would love to see him play that role.
Well, I love Idris Elba, period. Like, I love everything he's done.
Regina King
villain
kind
or
of always steals the show, though, right? Like, whatever she's in. Regina King.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm like...
Yeah. Give her, like, you know, well, hold on. Where's my spoiler alert? Because this is about to be a big ass spoiler. So spoiler alert.
Give Lou like about 2 minutes if he wants to.
So I'm gonna give you all a second.
So Hollywood didn't want to do their movies and they found a way to do it anyway. Is that what happened? I mean,
Hollywood
have you ever seen have you seen an all black Western movie from Hollywood? So
So okay, spoiler. I think we're safe.
Mute it.
Yeah.
Go.
the end of the movie, there's a very obvious hint that what's her name, Trudy Smith, treacherous Trudy, is alive.
Yes.
I want to see her movie. That's the movie I want to
yeah.
see. Let her star in the movie. Like, let her be a villain. I can sympathize or not. I don't even care. Like,
So my big thing too is thank you for the girl on girl real no shit fight.
yeah.
Like not this
They didn't
bullshit.
get into this like cat. Yeah. Or like now we're gonna use our nails because we're women and like.
And I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like this was so much better choreographed and done than the Black Widow one-on-one girl fight.
Which one? The one with
the
Taskmaster
one with
or with her sister?
The sister. No. The Taskmaster, where they're in the little shed thing in the darkish kind of thing. That one.
The shed thing in the dark.
Is it a house or something like that? I forget. They're in the dark and the helicopters are flying in and there's like spotlights and stuff.
Oh, I think.
What?
I think you've got me confused because when Taskmaster shows up, they allow themselves to be taken, so there isn't really a fight then between Black Widow and Taskmaster.
Okay, I don't know. I know the thing, but
oh, okay. So I have not seen Venom yet.
Me neither.
23. You're ahead of us. How dare you?
And Lou, you're thinking too much into this because he was one pitched and shot down. Like literally, there has never been.
I'm sure hundreds have been pitched and shot down.
Yeah, and I mean it's proven because Hollywood has never made an all-black Western.
I saw somebody be like, they were having this debate, and they're like, well, you know, black leads not getting to be in Westerns is bullshit. Haven't you seen Wild Wild West? And like, this poor bastard, the responses, it was like the longest thread of people just being like awful, just like fucking kill yourself.
Like, does he?
I loved it. I was like,
does he not? Like, I don't.
All these people. What was great was I think at some point somebody went, "You haven't actually seen Wild Wild West," and he was like, "Well, no, I don't think so." Everybody's like,
I hate texting. I hate texting.
And I will say, you know, I would like Will Smith's not in this. Awesome. No offense, Will Smith. A little. Offense.
I'm so sick of him too.
But,
like I'm over it.
If they had put him in this, I would have been so pissed off.
Django Unchained. That technically
it was a Western, but how besides Jamie Foxx, who was
and I mean, who made Django Unchained?
Which I think is the point we were harping on earlier. So what else? Okay, because this isn't a comic film, but
but it's a film, and you like film,
so
you just said whatever.
I said whatever because I want to. There's something I'm excited about that I want to talk about.
Well, then get to it. Damn it! If you're so excited about it, that should have been the first thing you talked about. You see, this is why I hate talking to you because we end up talking and you're just like, no, I don't like the conversation anymore.
Oh no, I just thought that conversation was done.
Exactly, a white man, Quentin Tarantino.
Do not call me Quentin Tarantino. Okay, here, like, what's that about? He's like, okay, my movies are great. Okay,
I'm just gonna listen.
Maybe
it's because I'm just not reading it right. Hold on, I'm trying to understand what Lewis is trying to say because I'm guessing he's writing something and I'm not understanding it. Hold on. Let's see. But is Hollywood really losing? Yeah, I thought I answered that. Okay, I'm not sure what the fight is. So what exactly is the movie proving then? So Hollywood didn't want to make their movie and they found a way to do it anyway. Is that what happened? Okay, so is that, no, it's good. We can talk about it later. No, I know, but I also want to make sure that I'm addressing you properly. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to just be like, oh, whatever, you know. I just want to make sure I'm understanding you properly. More for a me thing. Like I just want to make sure I'm not glossing over what what you are trying to get answered. So Hollywood tends to not make the proper Black films. Point proven with any Western that has come out of Hollywood. Netflix came along and did it. I don't think I'm making my point properly. Okay. I mean, it could be both of us. we know our history. It could 100% be both of us. Yeah. So let me just say this little bit, and if it's still not what he's trying to say, you see, Lou understands. Lou know this is why I love having friends for so long, because they get it. But yeah, it's just so a lot of people don't like the movie. A lot of people do love the movie. A lot of people are complaining about certain things. There's my real BFF. Forget Lou. Lou who? There's Alice. Hi, Alice. Alice. Did you eat all your food, Alice? Did you eat all your food? I can't hear you. We've lost Jack. We've lost Jack to Alice. Spawn Blade were a good example of Black leads. Okay, Black leads, but I'm talking to like a whole Black cast and Black producers and Black writers. Hi.
Also, those weren't Westerns.
Exactly. Yeah. I think Dimitri came halfway through our conversation.
Yeah. So I've been invaded. Are you want to go sit in your co-chair?
Did she eat? Did you eat your food?
Yeah.
Yes.
She has her own chair now.
Oh, yay.
Because I knew this was going to happen. Right here. There you go. It's like one of those directing chairs.
Oh, because she's the real boss. Yeah, so it's not just the Black lead. It's all Black cast, Black writers, Black producer, Black director. It's proving to Hollywood that we as people can fill these roles as needed. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't like the status quo. I'm not a fan of, hey, we've got to what's the word? Appease people. Like, that's not my thing. That's not my thing. My 100% my thing is, if you deserve the job, you get the job. But a lot of times, a lot of times what happens is these people deserve the job and they're not getting the job. And that's what The Harder They Fall kind of proves, that the story can be told, even if it's cliche, already done 1,000 times. It's proving that it can be done. It's proving that people are gonna watch it and like it. Not so much that Netflix is competing with Hollywood. I mean, technically they are, but it's Netflix. You know what I mean? Like, can anybody really compete with Hollywood? But they are trying to show, like, hey guys.
The porn industry.
Hey.
The porn industry competes with Hollywood all the time. I'm just saying.
Okay. But it's like, hey guys, look, we did it. You guys can do it too. What's your excuse now?
So,
why aren't you watching Doom Patrol?
It's on the list. Promise you, it's on the list.
And
I'm way behind on so many things, though. If I'm being honest.
Lock and Key came out, by the way.
Okay, so that goes on the list too.
Well, Lock and Key is on my list too. I haven't started it yet.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so for my comic book nerdy friends out there, I had something to celebrate.
Oh yeah.
Kat trashed it and said I was a jerk for changing the subject and compared
Correct.
to Tarantino. There's a button for that somewhere.
Jack is busy watching Teen Titans Go. God, I hope not, because we will end the part-time friendship we have.
No. Teen Titans is a good show, not Teen Titans Go, first of all.
Thank you.
Second of all, no. What I was gonna say, and this is totally like one of those things that I collectors, like people who read comics and collect, will appreciate this. I'm not sure that the casual Marvel cinema fan will really understand or appreciate, but so I'm a huge Punisher fan, and I've been collecting Punisher comics since I was like 12 years old, and we're not going to talk about how old I am now.
100.
But shut up. And so I've always had the first 5 comics in his first mini run, and I have like 3 comics left in the first War Journal run. But as of like this week or whatever, I had 3 books show up. As you say, which 3? Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. I'm excited for you.
And that's it. I now have the entire run with a bunch of the ones I really cared about autographed. The whole, like, the collection's complete. I'm gonna rebag and board these bad boys.
I'm so proud of you.
And I can die happy.
I am. Like, this is like a no crap.
I'm gonna rebag and board them and then put them in a safe with a note that's like, "For Alice when I'm dead."
Why?
Because maybe they'll be worth something, she can retire. Oh, yeah. The Max Punisher series. I have not read all of it, to be totally honest. I love the Punisher so much. Totally underrated. I heard they're bringing back John Bathmo, however you say his name or whatever it is, from the Netflix Punisher series, that they're actually going to give him a chance to come back to that. Like, I'm like giddy deep down. This is me being giddy.
Actually, I can attest to that. That is his giddy face. I've seen it every time he goes to a comic book store.
But yeah, they weren't expensive. I mean, it's not like I had to buy super.
Are they not? That you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me.
These aren't really. I mean, because it's like
breaking.
They are like low run. You know what I mean? Like near the end of the Punisher, they didn't print as many, but no, they weren't expensive. It was like $8 kind of thing. So it's so good.
I'm proud of you.
Send the Ghost Rider anniversary event. Yeah. What's up, Dan the man with the
Dan, it's my new BFF. He doesn't know we're best friends. He thinks we're just like friends, but he doesn't know we're best friends just yet. I'm gonna surprise him. I'm gonna surprise him with a BFF.
This is for Dan.
Day. Yeah.
Go check it out.
He's him and Casey. Like,
I know you're obsessed now.
I am.
She's been stalking you guys online. I'm just gonna out her now.
Only know because I talk to them almost every day, and I'm just like every now and again I'm like, okay. Don't send a message. Don't send a message. I can't help it. I gotta send a message. They're a new BFFs. They're like new and shiny. I love them. They're my favorite.
So,
my favorite.
We have to talk about Thanksgiving and the holidays and what shows we're doing or not doing and all that. But we don't. Not now. Like. Later.
No, I was looking at the calendar. Pump your brakes, bro. I'm just looking at the calendar. God.
Pump your brakes, bro.
I hate you. I hate it here.
Okay, bro. Calm down, bro.
Did you see the picture I posted? It's of me so elated to be here with just you.
No. I didn't see it.
Good.
Is it on Facebook or Instagram?
Insta. It's on Insta.
Well, let's play a little game called Cat Trying to Hurt Jack's Feelings while he's on air with her.
Yep. I hate it here. I had none of my real friends showed up to the party today. I got stuck with just Jack.
Wow.
I got stuck. It's not my favorite thing that happens.
See here. What's your tag thing? The high-heeled pain in my ass.
A high-heel gamer, the same thing that's been for like 100 years now.
High-heeled pain in my ass. There you are.
Yep. I hate it here.
Everyone left alone with Jack Egan. I hate it here. Save me. The breakdown is now live. There it is. Hating on me. Hating on me.
Always.
Hating on me live. You should follow us on Instagram though.
You should 100%. What? Well, Lou, you're like a different type of BFF. Like you're like a forever BFF.
Oh, because that's what Dimitri's talking
Jack literally just reminded me of PC Principal.
Not cool, bro.
Not cool, bro.
We're going to sit down, bro. We're going to talk about our feelings. We're not going to marginalize people with our language and our micro hatred. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have the glasses. I need those sunglasses.
Lou, you should know. We've been friends for so long. You're a brother now. You shouldn't even be a best friend. You're like a brother.
I can't even remember. What was there? Something else we were going to talk about. Now
I love Lou. I would never replace Lou. Lou puts up with my shit. Just like Zach does. Lou puts up with my shit. And I appreciate you for that.
We are ordering a whole bunch of books for WTF Comics, which is very exciting. I'm very tired.
I'm done. I'm hungry. Can I go now?
Yeah. Hold on. Wait.
You're behind the curtain. Can I get fed, please?
I'm playing you out.
I would like to thank my old BFF Lou and my new BFF Dan for stopping by. Jack gets no thanks because I hate him.
谢谢直播间的宝贝们，请关注一下。
Did you announce the winner for the That was like 100 months ago. Dimitri, where have you been?
We did.
That happened like 3 years ago. And we did. It was Sean.
And it was shipped, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was shipped. Actually, I talked to Sean. It has
you were supposed to take a picture
of it.
Everything get packaged and everything. Oh, boo.
Goodbye. I'm hungry.
Well, it's been fun, everybody. Cat's gonna
it's been something already.
kick me off the show.
I'm kicking you out.
Rude. So rude.
Peace out, because I'm going on vacation. As soon as it's done, I'm out. My bags are packed. Snacks are packed. I'm out.
Snacks.
I would like to thank everybody for stopping by.
Especially Jack.
Actually, you know what?
Don't
like
say anything nice.
To everybody, I would
nice.
like to say to everybody, how dare you? How dare you leave me alone with Jack? I had to talk to him. I can't even. Y'all all left me alone here with him, and I can't even with you guys. So appreciate you guys. You guys should totally. Oh, hey, I'm guesting over at the Instagram, Dan Price's Instagram on Friday, to close out the Bigfoot Knows Karate Kickstarter. I'm super excited about that. So go over to the Instagrams. I'll be there on Friday at 7:30 Eastern time. Shit. I forgot what time, but I posted it. So go over there and do it. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. I'm out. I'm going to go eat some food and leave. Going on vacation. Kat is now a Kardashian. Kevin Feige confirmed? I don't know what that means. A Kardashian? Why am I a Kardashian? What the hell do they say? What do they do? Other than plastic surgery and belittle everybody else that doesn't get plastic surgery. I'm confused. Is it because my name starts with a K?
This was a great show.
If anything, they're me because I'm older.